action.
So growing up, my dad was a car guy, like the ultimate car guy. He had all of the old cars. He loved them, loved them. And one of the things that he always did was keep an eye on the battery, right? It seemed like in our family, car batteries died literally all the time for some reason, right? But like my dad, the car guy, would show up and be like, oh, it just needs an overnight charge, and like charge it, right? He was so into cars that on Christmas, he would buy me car things. Like he would buy me a tire gauge and he would let me open it and then be like, hey, this stays in your purse because your tires can't get low on your car. So I would carry a tire gauge in my car. I did it for years, literally years. So to make sure that my car's tires stayed where they needed to be. Ultimately, my dad was like the ultimate mechanic. And I didn't realize until I was in my 20s that people actually went to a mechanic to get their car fixed, because I always had my dad, right? I would be like, hey, this is wrong. And he would figure it out. And if he couldn't figure it out, he would call his friends. It turned into community and love and all of the things that you could ever expect.
Awesome. Okay, so that like I took an auto mechanic class when I was in high school because I was a tomboy and I just felt like I didn't want to ever have to need some guy, right? Like, and if I didn't have to take it in, I wasn't going to take it in. So I actually know how to change my own car battery and change my own tires and check my own oil and change my oil and all of that kind of stuff. And yet I don't like to. So the other day I go out to my car and I'm here in Michigan helping my friend whose dad has passed away, and I'm going to run an errand. I have a massage client, like, and I down to the minute just finished a training, get in my car, won't start. I'm like, all the lights come on though. So I'm like, what's going on? So I call my friend whose dad has just passed. I'm like, can you fix it? And it's like, he's like, it's just a battery, Julie. Like, just a battery. So he like helped me take it over to the AutoZone and like get a, or whatever, advanced auto or something. And I could have put it in, but I'm like, why would I? I can just have somebody else do it for me. Okay.
So these women keep coming in this part shop, and they walk in and they tell me like what they need for their car. And I ask questions and they never have the answers to the questions. They never know what kind of car they drive. They never know what kind of engine they have. They never know if the car is all-wheel drive or two-wheel drive. Very basic things. They come in here and ask for parts for their car, and then they expect me to just put the pieces together. Like, I can't read your mind. I don't know what kind of car you drive. So I walk out there and I look at this piece of crap car that they think is like a Maserati, and I'm like, oh, honey, really? This is all you need? And it's like a $25 part. And these women stand there like, oh, well, I need to put this in. Well, I mean, I guess you don't have to put it in if you have someone to put it in with you, but also you're not in here with a man. So I guess, yes, you have to figure out how to put it in. And they are constantly just confused on how to work on cars.
So I just feel like things should be easy. Like I don't feel like I definitely don't feel like I ever need to get dirty, or like I have never cleaned a toilet in my lifetime, because why would I? I mean, that's why we have it made. Come on. I just think like I feel so sorry for people who don't have hired help, like how are they, I mean, how would they ever get along in life? Like, just my guy will do that for me. Like, he just handles it. Like, my personal assistant does that. Like, ew, ew. I'm not gonna like change the toilet paper in my bathroom. I would never do that. Ew, gross. Excuse me, sir. Could you help me?
How can I help you, ma'am?
So my car is making this really weird noise, and I don't know what to do with that.
What kind of car do you drive?
It's a Lexus.
What year, Lexus?
It's 2020.
Awesome. So what model is it?
The black one.
Okay. What kind of noise is it?
It's weird. It's not like a noise I've ever heard before. Like I've heard like a tick, 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 tick kind of noise before, not in my car at all, but this is not like that.
What is it like then? Is it like a humming? Is it?
No, I mean, I know humming. Humming's like, like it's nothing like that.
Mr. Car doesn't sing. So
Right. That's what, like, so for you to ask me if it's humming, I feel like that was like a trick question.
right. So when I say humming, I mean, does it sound like maybe you can hear the engine
I
through
mean,
the
it's Neil, it looks like your name is Neil. Could you just want to come and get in my car and like you can tell me what it sounds like?
How about instead of getting in your car, we go pop the hood and take a look at it?
Oh, okay. I'm assuming you know how to do that.
Yes. All right, let's go out to the car.
I really appreciate your help, Neil. I feel like, I was on my way to the game. I'm watching the Notre Dame game today, and I'm just, I'm kind of in a little bit of a hurry.
Right. So by the looks of it, looks like everything's in order. Let me run a couple tests here. So do you have like a husband or boyfriend or someone who maybe could follow up with this?
No. Are you asking for my number?
I'm not. I'm looking for a car expert. It's a real good thing you're pretty, hun, because
you're the car expert. Like I was looking for you and I found you.
yeah. All right. So can you just get in the car and turn it on real fast?
Oh, I can totally do that. I'm really good at that. Is it doing it? Is it good?
You have to turn it on all the way to make the engine go.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. It's keyless. So I'm so used. Let me just push the button again. Sorry.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, now perfect. So let me go ahead and hook up the diagnostics here. Just stay there. Stay there. You're good. You look beautiful. Just
You're awesome. There. You're my favorite. I'm so glad there's a you in the world. Okay. And scene. Yay, that was super fun.